Hi, my name is Madeline Parker. Welcome to my channel, House of Spirit. And today I'm going to do a little video on Venus in Aries in all the 12 houses. So it's going to be aligned to your ascendant. And thank you, by the way, for the new subscribers and followers. And please like this video if you like it. And welcome to my channel, I guess. So let's just jump right in, shall we? So we're going to look at Aries, and Venus is in the sign of Aries currently, so that makes Venus in your first house. So for Aries ascendant, let's find out what the planets of Venus in your first house is going to affect your life. How is it going to sort of play out for you? So let's have a look. Nine of Wands on the bottom, Moon. Well, you would think that that's my twin flame card. So if you're a twin flame, this is for you. So this would indicate to me, this read says that you are becoming cognizant and more it's weird because we would have had Venus just coming out of Pisces recently. So perhaps during Venus and Pisces, it was a very sort of introspective period of discovering what is or who is or what is true love or what is your higher soulmate partner, who is that, and you are becoming now very aware. You're not, it does, I would have thought that there was, well, this could be action, but I would think that because Aries is an action sign, it's a bold energy, I would have thought that these cards would have been about bold action, but it seems that there is some more preparation work prior to full-on jumping in. This is my twin flame union card. It's my secret card. So I would say that Aries are going through an introspective, deep understanding of triggering. It's possible that they're triggered during this period, and becoming more aware of how to power through those triggers. So, and to know divine future mate prior to union, so or possibly actions causing union. But there is a little bit of an aligning, a check-in as to the longest version or the mate that is your true future mate. So I would say if we look at Venus in the first house, would be romance, the new beginning, the new start, taking initiation in romance, bold moves in a romance that is your truest, highest, divinest mate, soul mate, that you want to initiate. But prior to initiation, you got to check, because you're aware of your triggers, that it's safe. So for the long haul, Aries is aligning before they leap, because that is a lesson that has been very learned for Aries in love, is to look before you leap. Making sure that it's for the long haul, that this is what's going to hold the long haul. So there is a Aries that is learned to be safe in order to not trigger possibly your mate or yourself, and to make sure you're aligning with your truest, longest term, most divine partner. So if you're a twin flame, that would be that they are, if you're Aries and you're the runner or the action male twin, you are aligning up with the conscious awareness of your true twin and making sure you don't trigger, or that you can handle your own triggers, something like that. Okay, Aries? All right, now we're going to look at the sign of Taurus. So that's going to put Venus in your 12th house. So that would be sort of an introspective period, I would think, but it is in the sign of Aries. So let's do for Taurus, please. I'll just do 3 shuffles. 1. And of course, these reads are for whether you're in a relationship or not, or if you're single or not, or whatever. It's for your sign, how it is affected currently by these transits. So we start out with the optimistic card of hope and restored faith coming in, balanced out of fears. Taurus, you're becoming cognizant. Oh, you're very, very ruled by Venus, you guys. Of course, you'll have a very strong effect by this. in your 12th house, this is sort of spiritual. You're sort of possibly riding on a little bit of a high wave. You're balanced out of fears. You know, if you're in divine partnership, you're ending any sort of fears around that. You know they're the one to hold on to. Or because we are talking about action, and then this is the 12th house, so holding on to the most divine partner, knowing the fears that kept you apart. This is a very high energy for Taurans. If the Four of Cups is in, we get 4 and 5 of Wands about fighting or about confusion. Taurans are very aware of how to balance some of their negative thoughts around their divine partners. This is great. Feeling sort of bad, perhaps again around some of the tendencies to be very, I want to say, processing it from the belief in empty, or belief in not love, or belief in something negative, to a balancing out of that into a place of faith in your divine partner, having hope for that. If you're single, you have higher hopes around it now. Your hope is restored in this period. You're very, very influenced by Venus. So I can see that this is having probably a strong effect on your whole life, giving you a very high vibrational, general all-around experience in life with your true divine mate. And if you're not even upset about it. You're just releasing fears that you are processing things, love, with non-love eyes, I suppose you could say that. All right, Taurus. So we're going to now look at Gemini. So we have Venus in your 11th house in Aries. So possibly relationships coming in from groups of friends, turning into love, or being with groups of friends that you do really love. And in Aries, so you might be initiating contact with groups of friends. So let's have a look and see. It's a mercurial energy, so also we have Mercury coming into retrograde, but I'm going to do a separate read on that. But for Gemini with this 11th house, I would say possibly friends from the past, communication. So let's have a look. I'm just going to make sure I'm recording. Yes, great. Okay, Gemini. Now we're going to look at the bottom. I guess I do feel like, okay, let's just do that. Okay, so for Gemini, what we're looking at with Venus, so why I like doing these reads is it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not, it's just how Venus is affecting you as a Gemini ascendant, with it being in Aries, and it's going to affect your 11th house. So I would say that Gemini are high frequency energies here. Quitting, this is the Queen of Swords. So Gemini are becoming knowledgeable of what they don't want and want aesthetically. This could be aesthetically. Venus is a very aesthetic planet, but it involves connecting of heart to aesthetics and material, fulfillment, home, heart fulfillment, people that fulfill your heart. So in other words, Gemini are shifting out of a place where they are only interested in the way things appear. Instead, they want to bridge those two worlds with things they love the way it appears, with the people that fulfill and give them true love, but to create a balance between the two desires, the two worlds of possibly material and superficial, and spiritual and fulfillment. It's like bridging those two worlds. Venus is bridging those two worlds together with your 11th house, ending superficial friendships that are just based on the fact that they're maybe blingy and superficial, or just you've become aware of the fact that you need both worlds to fulfill you. Bringing like this 8 and these 2 boats and the 9 of Pentacles, and also creating financial independence this way by bringing an emotional fulfillment or bringing efforts into things that are Venetian to you that bring you joy have to also bring your home life and be a part of your fulfillment of living, and that these two worlds now, this balance is important to you. So this Venus in your 11th house is teaching you to bring balance into superficial issues. Not that there's wrong with anything superficial, but to have a balance and to make sure you're getting heart love, heart fulfillment, and quitting focusing primarily on blingy aspects in order to reach this highest desires that you have. It's so bridging these two worlds together for you. I wonder where Sagittarius covers for Gemini ascendant, because that feels very like what's going on astrologically with Mars in Sagittarius, if there's some sort of Sagittarius influence, because that's bridging these two worlds of sort of spiritual and the material fulfillment to bring ultimate fulfillment, the balance, the ultimate balance. All right, Gemini. All right, moving on into Cancer. This puts your Venus in Aries in your 10th house. I would say that possible creative projects, Venus is art, is pleasure, chocolates, in your work, enjoying, well, actually, wow, I just did this video. That would be, and I'm Cancer ascendant, and I'm really making my setup look very Venetian, you could say. So, and I'm doing this as a job. This is my work. I also am a professional tarot card reader, which reminds me, if you want a personal read, my link or my email address will be listed below. But anyway, let's take a look at Cancer, and then I'm going to stop at the end of Cancer, and then I'll do the next 4, and then the next 4. So these will be in chunks of 3. Okay, Cancer. Let's have a look for Cancer ascendant. The cards wanted 3. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, wow. Things are, suddenly, I usually do full grids, but let's go ahead. Wow, that card came up again for Cancer. So what it looks like for Cancer is, I would say, a financial beginning. This is going to put Venus in your 10th house, okay? So that is a material, and it's very possible to get a Capricornian type person coming into your life as a supporter. He's in alignment with you. He's a gentleman. He's kind. He's generous. There's a financial beginning with him. This is divine partnership. This is what you truly dream, a dream come true. And as I'm doing this read right now, you may not see it, but this is how, hang in there. Don't lose patience around this. Divine is reaffirming that a financial offer, an Ace of Pentacles, is on the horizon. You are being taught during this period to learn how not to believe in the deceptives, but to hold the space for a divine partnership, whether you're in one or you know one or you're a twin flame, or it doesn't matter. You've sort of you've released the energy of divine partnership to influence your whole life, rather than it just being dependent on a presence of a man, and that you've injected the energy of divine partnership into your material existence, whether or not you're in union. And that is drawing into you the full knowledge of a man who is stepping up in full support, or a Saturnian man, a man, Capricorn man, Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a man stepping forward to be of service in support of helping you. So hang in there. This is in the making of this period that Venus is. We're just going to pull for one more clarifier for Cancer. Let go. Just let go of these deceptive way of thinking about love, or about like just cooperate. Let go and let it flow. Just cooperate. You're going to know that there's a financial, I would say, improvement from this offer. And adventure. It comes with adventure. So hang in there. All right. All right. Thank you guys. I am now going to end this video, upload it, and then I will do the next 4 sign. All right. Thank you for watching. Namaste.